And like I promised you, next up is Neha Sharma, the actress who actually was the brand ambassador, the launch ambassador for the Honor phones, the two budget phones that came out. Thank you so much for joining us, Neha. It's fantastic to have you on the show.
Thank you, Rajiv, for having me. It's such a pleasure being here. And thank you for that lovely introduction.
Neha, let's talk about the two phones. I actually call them the budget twins. Very, very interesting phones. What do you think about them? What were your first impressions?
The first reaction was they look beautiful because they've got they're slim phones. You know how you like a phone light, easy to carry. The second most important thing that I felt was amazing was the screen, the large size screen. The display is beautiful. And then the most important bit for me was, the battery, because you usually, like for me and for a lot of people, you charge your phone once and then you have a mad crazy day. So you carry on with your phone without charging it again. So this one has an amazing battery as well, which lasts without charging again. So those were like the top-notch features for me. And of course, the most important bit was the price point, because I feel like they are so easy on the pocket. And, like you can spend on it and not be like, I spent too much on a phone. So it's good that you're getting these phones at a price point, which is so cool. And yet you're getting all the features that you want in a smartphone.
Okay, so now we know what you think about the phones. What's your favorite feature in each phone?
Both of them are affordable. So we've established that. So that's right. The one USP for me and for everybody who doesn't want to spend too much on a phone, because you're like, okay, I don't want to spend so much on a phone, but then you want all these features. So everybody who's very active on their Instagram and, there are new apps which are for video, for TikTok's not there anymore. So there are other variations of TikTok where you need to make videos. So you need the quality of the front camera, which is very, very important for selfies, for videos, and for everything else that you need to shoot on your phone. Even for like commercial work, when you're making some ad for somebody, you need that to work. So the front camera, I think, is one big USP for the phone, which I really think is really cool. Of course, the look also is very important, because if it doesn't look stylish, not that it's a bag that you have to flaunt, but women and men like something that's stylish. So I really like the fact that the phones have style in them. They kind of look good with everything. So I like that a lot. Of course, we've mentioned the battery, 5000 mAh for the 9A phone, which is a lot. The one thing that you don't expect the phone to do is you can charge other devices from your phone, because the charge lasts really long. So you charge it once, it lasts all day, and then you can charge your other devices with the same phone. So, these are the things that you don't really get in smartphones. So I was like, this is epic.
These phones are perfect, very nice looking. They've got all the specs that are required, and then very, very aggressively priced. So perfect for someone who may be coming into smartphones for the first time, or for the youth. So what do you think? What are the kind of features that are important for the youth market?
Not only the youth, I think everybody in general was doing a lot of video calls. Our work calls were Zoom calls. There were a lot of other meetings, like Zoom meetings and other meetings, where you had to be you were supposed to be present on a video call. So the quality of the camera was so important. So I guess that was the one thing that I'm sure the youth is very happy about with the phones. And the front camera, I think, should be the most important thing for the youth, I feel.
Okay, Neha, something that we really must find out about you. Do you consider yourself to be techie, very tech savvy? And what's the one gadget you can't live without?
So I don't know. A tech savvy is a heavy word, first of all. I feel like there are these, phone scientists and, people who are so geeky about everything, and they have to get into all the details and all of that. I'm not all of that. But of course, I love my technology, because I suddenly feel like we can't live without it. So you are dependent on your phone, on your iPad, on your laptop a lot. So I feel I would consider myself tech savvy.
Okay, now I want to know, this is a trick question, okay, something that you have to really think deeply about, but you have only 1 second to answer it. So if you were to take a selfie with anybody, somebody that's around, somebody that's passed away, anybody in the world from history or current times, who would you take that selfie with?
That's a very difficult question, honestly. See, right now, as we speak at this moment, all I'm thinking is family, because the lockdowns extended too long and I haven't seen all of them. So I would love a selfie with my entire family in one picture, cozying up and, you know, like being a cute family selfie, family portrait, like in selfie mode, because that's the in thing. I would love to do that. Other than that, Brad Pitt, because he's hot.
Okay, Neha, this is my final question, and this is an important one. I'm actually asking you to be casted into a movie. So, if you were doing a superhero movie, what kind of role would you want to play? What kind of superpower would you like to have?
I mean, as an actor, there's agreed to do a lot of action. So I do want to be saving people and, you know, like Wonder Woman, but not in the period way. I want Wonder Woman in Spider-Man form. Like, she has to be present today and living in today's scenario and, you know, still kicking some ass and saving some important lives and doing all of that. I think that's a good superpower film that I would want to be a part of.
Thank you, Neha, so much for joining us on the show. I hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Rajiv. It's such an honor and such a pleasure to be here and having this chat with you. Looking forward to seeing you in person and hope you stay safe and see you soon. Lots of love to you and your lovely audience.